Right to the good part-ish, kind of. Say thanks to our friends, of course, Toyful9191, 35 months of continuing subscription. It's laudable. Longer than most relationships I've been in. And what does most mean? Philosophy sucks. Okay, so thanks to our friends, of course, and everyone else who supported the show throughout the years. We got this Rambo thing. I thought it was going to be 3 days long. I read it wrong. You know, reading is fundamental, right? But no, it's 13 days long. Although it might be 12 because it ends on the 30th. But is it 5 o'clock in the morning on the 30th, or is it? It's probably 5 o'clock in the morning on the 30th. So you can't really count the 30th. That short period after midnight of several hours. I'm trying to update this. I might be confused about something because I also read that there was a mission where you basically had to do 75,000 damage. Jacked and Relentless. Yeah, this one. And this one goes to the 20. Okay, so this is the one that is 3 days long. If you can do 75,000 damage in the next... again, this is probably 5 a.m. Today, Saturday, Sunday, and those wee hours of Monday morning, then you can get these as well. So the credit boosters are definitely nice. The Cloud9 style, it's a 2D style, free camo. That if you don't have a lot of camo, then definitely worth getting. But, 75,000 damage. If you average 1,000 damage per game, then that's 75 games. I love it when the math is easy. And 75 games at an average of 7 minutes each. Okay, now we're having a little more trouble with the math, but it'll take a long time to put in the game time to achieve that 70. More than most people are going to play in a weekend, is what I'm going to say. So if you're not, if World of Tanks is not your lifestyle, and you're not dedicated to the 75,000 damage in 3 days, then, don't worry about it. There's some other little bonuses along the way, but they're nothing to sweat. And they get progressively harder each stage. The quantity gets progressively larger. I did not send out a Discord message. Let me do that real quick. Boop, 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 boo. I don't even have Discord started, apparently. Yeah, all right. So because of that 75,000 damage thing, I am going to want to use higher tier tanks. So I think we're going to start with the Leopard PTA. Is that what it's called? Wow, this thing is not... It's not cooperating. And then the battle pass that goes to the 30th, you can get the Rambo tank, which, as far as I can tell, is just an M103 Tier 9 American tech tree tank, except this one will be a reward tank, so you can swap crews in and out, and it'll have a different paint job. Other than that, I think it's the same thing. Quickie Baby probably, as usual, has a review on the tank. Leopard, I'm going to go ahead and click battle while we get... Oh, no, not that one. Not that one. There could have been some secret family info in that one, like, what time are we going to the mall? That kind of thing. Mm-hmm. Well, that's weird. That didn't... Huh. Oh. Why? Okay, that shouldn't be there. So that's a bad link. I'm sorry to anyone who tried to follow that link. World of Tankus. All right, it looks like we're going to be in. Oh, maybe some headphones? And I only have a few minutes before I need to skip off to work. Oh, geez. Looks like we have time for one decent battle or several horrible ones. All right, so this is... Oh, let me not get in your way. This is probably not going to be great. At least we have people going this way, so I won't be the only one on this side. We don't have anyone right here. That can be an issue. Does that mean I should go there? Maybe. Let's keep our distance while we're spotted. I don't have any mods running at the moment. There are 2 artillery that I can see. We should be invisible. Yeah, he definitely had the advantage there. Oh, this guy's going hard. If only I had some team. Can I get some team? Trying to block my lower plate. And oh, and they missed. And he's going to have support back there, so I'm not going to chase that. This guy's going to come after me. Come on, guys. Oh! I guess they weren't reloaded, or they didn't love me. They probably didn't love me. Not the ideal tank to play in that position, and they had the advantage, and we sucked. These 3 factors. When you've got all that going against you, just get ready for the next game. All right, so PTA, a good damage dealer, but not this time. Could go with the Charfuture. Could go with the actual tier 10 Leopard. I hardly ever play that. Could go with the Object 140 or the 430 version 2 or the 430U. Hey, mister! I'm glad I got to see you. I didn't really have anything to say other than, hey, mister. But isn't that enough? I mean, sometimes it is. I got 10 deselected. Let's go with a 10. And we're still looking at medium tanks. I'm thinking, ooh, STB. Decent choice. Also need some experience in that. Centurion Action X. I was thinking we'd go with the 140, but then the STB just jumped out at me. Ah! It's gonna get me. Well, I got it. So we got that. You missed this part, but that's okay. I tell you, man. I've been I don't even want to tell this story because it brings up some things that make me mad. But my parents sold the car, wanted me and my sister to have some money, and then told me about it, and then told me when I went to get the money that they said they wanted to give me. I was just like, I don't need it, but okay, I could use a computer, so let's get the money. And so then I get there, and it's just like, okay, but it's only going to be half as much because there was a miscommunication. And it's like, and the whole story of everything that I've ever been given, and how I've squandered my life, and which I probably wouldn't even care, except it's true. And it's just like, I got to sit through this litany for money that I didn't even want, that you're telling me you want to give me, and you're explaining why you shouldn't? What are we doing here? Anyway, so I got enough money to buy a computer. No, I thought I was going to have money to buy a computer and then enough to put away for a rainy day, but not a very rainy day, as it turns out. Hey, I wonder where he hit us. We're still spotted, so not hit, but bounced off of us. I figured it would be the turret, but I don't see it. It doesn't matter that much, although I am just curious. Where could he have bounced off of? Maybe you see it. Maybe someone on YouTube or in the replay will see it. I don't see it. Whee! Anyway, so I've got money, but since I don't have a buffer zone, I can't just go out and buy a I could, but I shouldn't just go out and buy a $3,000 or $3,300 computer. Ah, darn it! I did not mean to block your retreat. Was that me? It was probably me. I probably rotated faster than I realized, and I've got too much exposed here. But I don't have time for this. I've got to get to work. So, oh, I had a chance and I missed it. And I'm gonna get shot by this guy. Didn't get shot by that guy. I'm okay with that. Still haven't taken much damage. Gotta love it. I don't think I want to engage that Jagdtiger. Especially if he's using special ammo. Oh, I bounced. He didn't. Bad news for me. I've got to get his lower plate incoming. Got to get his lower plate, because at this angle I'll bounce off of his upper plate. Get that hoodie. Are we retreating already? I didn't want to retreat. This is going to make it harder for me to side scrape. Not that I can side scrape anyway. Got to worry about these vatos. Yeah, this he'll kill me with one shot, so I can't really stick it out there. He's coming in, I think. I could use the repair kit. Feels futile. Oh, even the lower plate bounced. I think that hit the lower plate. And for some reason the Jagdtiger didn't shoot me. Alright, from here I can better support him if the Jagdtiger, or the conceiver? What is a conceiver? Someone who goes out and gets a bunch of people pregnant. And oh, what a good time to be. Ammo-racked and ammo-racked. Alright, what time is it? It's time to go. I have to go. So anyway, because I need to be more budget conscious, I'm trying to decide on pre-built from a systems integrator, which one of the problems is if it's hard to find one that has something better than a 4070 Ti. But the 5070 should be coming out within the next 4 weeks, if I'm not mistaken. So do I even need to worry about that? Maybe I could buy low, get if I went through a systems integrator, the cheapest possible card now, and then upgrade it as soon as the 5070 is available. If I go through an integrator, I think that's what I'm going to do. Plus, I got this 4070 not Ti, Super, in this that I could swap out. And the 2080 Super that I pulled out works, but is having trouble. So I could use that in here, and I mean, this is too good to throw away. It might be, I don't even know, 8 years old, most of it, but it's still pretty functional. It's the best computer in the house. But then I'm also looking at Newegg and wherever else to see if it would be cheaper, or how much cheaper it would be to buy the parts and assemble myself, which is what I did with this one. A little bit more range and choice of parts. Hey, yeah, and right now it's like, do I want to go with the Ultra or the 14700? I think that's what it is. But it seems like the price differences are less than $50 currently, and I'm thinking i7. Because do I really need an i9? And do I really need to pay for an i9? So it's probably going to be an i7, and it's probably... I still don't know if it's going to be the Ultra or the 14700. And one of the deciding factors with that low price difference is the motherboard. And the motherboard that I want to get for the Ultra chipset is going to be $100. I'm thinking Asus, the Creator series. I don't absolutely need it, but I love the extra slots that it has. AMD CPUs are leagues ahead of Intel right now, especially in cash consideration. I would have to say, yeah. And with the 58, and I don't know if the AMD uses the DLSS or something similar with the fake frames or the AI frames, whatever you want to call them. So the 5070, they're comparing it to a 4090 in performance, but some of that is fake frame performance. And since part of what I intend, best intentions, right, intend to do is some video editing, I don't think fake frames are going to help me much there. I need raw graphic processing for that. So would AMD be better there? Maybe. Gaming? Maybe. I feel like my mind is made up on NVIDIA, but I am malleable to a strong argument. I do need to go. I've got everything ready, though, so I can just grab my bag, put on a jacket, so we can waste another 3 minutes. So that's where I am. I thought I was going to... Actually, I had planned on buying something through iBuyPower for $2,700. I had it configured and everything picked out the way I wanted it. And then when I got the money in my account, set it up again, same system, and now it's $600 more. So apparently there was a New Year's sale that I was not paying attention to. I don't know. I was too aggressive there, wasn't I? Yeah. Well, I thought I was going to be able to help keep that 140 off of my other guy so that he could work that top. It was just terrible. It was terrible. Anyway, so I'm planning on replacing this computer. What I'm going to do with this video card, not sure. Do I just use it in the new computer? Do I get a 5070? Is there an AMD that I should really look at? I don't know. Still a bit ambivalent. But, I mean, I've got to price parts before I even decide whether I want to go systems integrator or DIY. Leafs announcing the 9000 series. When do we think that will be? We just had CES. Yeah, and I remember, I think that I bought this CPU right before, or like weeks, if not week, before the Threadripper came out. I don't know if that would have made enough of a difference. It was pretty expensive at launch. I want to say it was the Threadripper. It might have just been the first Ryzen 7. It was a long time ago. I can't remember this. They announced the cards at CES, but said they needed their own conference. Okay. So I really can't move forward without knowing if I'm going to go. Oh no, you can use an AMD card in an Intel system, Intel motherboard, Intel chipset. So, but yeah, okay. So I'm going to continue pricing parts, and what really sucks is when something's on sale, but I don't know if I'm actually going to do it yourself or systems integrator. And I was going to use iBuyPower. I've used him before. And then my 15-year-old son, who I say sarcastically knows everything about computers, badmouthed iBuyPower like they're not good or something. I was like, it's possible he knows something I don't, but they have made good computers in the past, and I have no knowledge of them failing to do so more recently. Oh, I've got a little samurai head on here. I think one of these says Samurai Spirit or They look like they say the same thing. They don't. Wait, that blah blah blah, blah blah blah, and blah blah blah, blah blah. I speak blah. Okay, so yeah, they say the same thing on each side. I don't remember what it is. But now we've used up our 3 minutes, and I need to go. Is it a decal, or is it an emblem? I think it's a decal. I thought it would just let me click on it. I don't want to have to search for it. All right. So I'm in the terrible position of being able to get whatever I want within reason. I can't go all Tony Stark on it. Or Henry Cavill even. I could probably go Henry Cavill. I don't think he was unreasonable. But the age-old problem, knowing what you want but can't have it, or don't know what you want, even though you can get it, if you knew. So that's my first world problem at the moment. Appreciate you being here. It's always more fun when you're here. 75,000 damage if you want to get the series of missions for this weekend. We got the new Rambo series. If you get the what do you call it, premium track, improved rewards, you can get the what seems to me to just be a M103 Tier 9 American Heavy with a paint job. I'd be happy to be wrong about that. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me why I'm wrong. Or just see if Quickie Baby's got a video. I don't know. Much love. Have I missed a chat message here? I've got to care. They announced cards. Yeah. So, looking forward, I don't even know. Is it anxiety, trepidation? We'll get there. All right. Till next time, be well.